one. Check.
Sa tunahon na nga istorya at panahon, nakilala ka sa ngalan nga irong-irong, kuno sang manggad, kagsang katahon sa italong ni Tako paiburong. Ipabugal ko ang imong ngalan, ipabugal ko ang mga binuhatan, sang imong ginikanan, kag imong kabataan, kapuli kay pagkadto sa kauswagan. Halabira Iloilo, sulong sa pagbago. Halabira Iloilo, matahong na banwa ko. Halabira Iloilo, ipabukal ang ngalan mo sa tanang nga panahon, ikaw ang palanggaon. Sa paglakad sang malawig nga pinion, nakilala ka sa matahong buluhaton, ang imo nga dinagyang kag imo kasadyahan, padayon nga ginapasidunggan. Himoon ko ang tanan nga masarangan, isinggit ko sa bilog nga kalibutan. Kita mga Ilonggo, tunay nga Pilipino, mapisang katungkanon nga mga tao. Halabira Iloilo, sulong sa pagbago. Halabira Iloilo, matahong na banwa ko. Halabira Iloilo, ipabugal na ngalan mo sa tanang nga panahon, ikaw ang palanggaon. Halabira Iloilo, sulong sa pagbago. Halabira Iloilo, matahong na banwa ko. Halabira Iloilo, ipabugal na ngalan mo sa tanang nga panahon, ikaw ang palanggaon. Halabira Iloilo, ikaw syudad ka probinsya. Halabira Iloilo, napunan ka sang kasadya. Halabira Iloilo, itipong ang kalinungan. Halabira Iloilo, padayon sa kauswagan. Halabira Iloilo, sulong sa pagbago. Halabira Iloilo, matahong nga banwa ko. Halabira Iloilo, ipabugal na ngalan mo sa tanang nga panahon, ikaw ang palanggaon. Halabira Iloilo, sulong sa pagbago. Halabira Iloilo, matahong nga banwa ko. Halabira Iloilo, ipabugal na ngalan mo sa tanang nga panahon, ikaw ang palanggaon. Halabira Iloilo, viva Señor Santo Niño. Halatagyang Iloilo, viva Señor Santo Niño. Halatagyang Iloilo, viva Señor Santo Niño. Halabira Iloilo. Sa tunahon na nga istorya at panahon, nakilala ka sa ngalan nga irong-irong, kuno sang manggad, kagsang katahon sa italong ni Tako paiburong. Ipabugal ko ang imong ngalan, ipabugal ko ang mga binuhatan, sang imong ginikanan, kag imong kabataan, kapuli kay pagkadto sa kauswagan. Halabira Iloilo, sulong sa pagbago. Halabira Iloilo, matahong na banwa ko. Halabira Iloilo, ipabugal na ngalan mo sa tanang nga panahon, ikaw ang palanggaon. Sa paglakad sang malawig nga pinion, nakilala ka sa matahong buluhaton, ang imo nga dinagyang kag imo kasadyahan, padayon nga ginapasidunggan. Himoon ko ang tanan nga masarangan, isinggit ko sa bilog nga.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first ever Dinagyang Drumbeats Contest 2021. Would like to request everyone to please stand for our opening prayer and please remain standing for the singing of Iloilo City Hymn.
Pangamuyo para sa COVID-19. Mahal namon nga makaako, kami nagaampo sa imo nga tagaan mo kami sang kaluoy, bendisyon, grasya kag bulig. Sa among subong ginatubang nga pagtilaw mo sang among pagtuo, ang COVID-19 ukon coronavirus 19 nga pandemic nagadala halit kag sakit sa mga tawo sa kalibutan. Kabay, nga tagaan mo kami sang kaisog, resistensya, Maayo nga lawas kag proteksyon ang mga pamilya, bata, tigulang kag tanan nga tawo sa kalibutan. Sa mga Ilonggo, kabay pa nga mamintina nga wala sang kaso sang sakit nga dala sang COVID-19 diri sa aton pungsod. Para sa mga opisyal sang gobyerno, pulis, militar, nurse kag doktor kabay pa nga mangimapisan, disiplinado, mabinuligon kag maalam sila sang ila direksyon, desisyon, obligasyon kag obra para sa kaayuhan sa mga tawo kag sang pungsod. Ang mga nahalitan kag nang malasakit sang sining COVID-19, kabay nga tagaan mo sila sang positibo nga pananawan sa pihak sang ila na dangtan kag magaayo sila sa sakit. Sa tanan nga mga Filipino, kabay pa nga mangin maalwan sila sa mga nagakinahanglan sang bulig sa pagkaon, medikal kag iban pa. Mangin disiplinado sa mga ordinansa sang gobyerno na hanungod sa COVID-19. Sa mga maalam nga nagatuon kag nagapangita sang solusyon kag bulong para matap na ang COVID-19 kag mabulong ang nagamalasakit, kabay nga madasig madinalagon sa paghimo sini nga bulong kag ila mahatag ini sa mga tawo. Sa tanan nga nagakalatabo sa kalibutan, kabay pa nga ini magahatag sa amon sang kabakod kag walay untat kag hugot nga pagtuo sa imo amon Dios kag tagasalba. Ginapangayo namon ini sa imo paagi kay Hesukristo nga imo anak kag amon Ginoo. Amen.
And now, please welcome our host, Reyna Clamor.
Dinagyang is indeed the most celebrated festival in the Philippines, known for its fun, lively, and colorful celebration. There is no dead air in Dinagyang Festival when the thunderous drum beats and heart-pounding music take over. Kagda sininga adlaw despite of the COVID-19 pandemic, magatigayon kita sa isa ka competition that will bring another flavor of fun for you to enjoy at the comfort of your homes. Maayong adlaw Iloilo, happy Dinagyang Ilonggo, and welcome to this day's competition. This is Dinagyang Drumbeats Contest 2021. Kaya sa sininga adlaw, we are going to give a platform sa isa sa mga sektor sang aton nga festival, ang music sector, of which is very essential sa pag-produce ng isa ka performance. And sa subong man nga adlaw, mabatian naton ang mga nagalagabong nga mga tambor kag sunata sang Dinagyang. And for us to be formally welcome in this day's competition, I turn over the microphone to the Executive Assistant for LGBT Affairs of Iloilo City and the co-chair for Dinagyang Digital 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Mr. Gabriel Felix Umadahay.
Maayong hapon to everyone. And in behalf of our beloved City Mayor, Mayor Jerry P. Treñas, together with the Iloilo City Government, we greet everyone happy Dinagyang. Today is the culminating of all our efforts to make sure that we always give thanks to Señor Santo Niño. All of these talents and all of these gifts were given by Him. And that is why it is but proper that we always recognize His almighty being. Also, we would like to give a big thank you to all our artists in Iloilo who made sure that this event would be safe and possible. This is our way of making sure that we give you the best only for you in the comforts of your home. So gani, ululupod kita sa bunga adlaw nga magsilibrar sang Santo Niño kag sang aton Dinagyang. Viva Señor Santo Niño and happy Dinagyang, everyone.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gabriel Felix Umaday. Once again, our Executive Assistant for LGBT Affairs of Iloilo City and co-chair for the Dinagyang Digital 2021. Kag sa siningatak na, let us all meet these individuals who will be having the hardest task in determining the champion for this year's Dinagyang Drumbeat contest. Ladies and gentlemen, our most honored panel of adjudicators. Our first judge is a musical director of Tribo Ilonganon from year 2006, 2007, and 2009. Musical director of Tribo Panay from 2010, 11, and 12. Musical director of Tribo Panayanon from 2013 and 2020. Four-time drumbeat champion Bantayan Festival, Gimbal, Iloilo. Four-time Best in Music, Pintados ni Pasig Festival. Eight-time Best in Music, Hirinugyaw sa Ginadanay Festival of the Municipality of Calinog. First runner-up, Tugtog Aliwan 2016. Best in Music, Aliwan Fiesta 2013. Seven-time Best Musical Director, Kasadyahan Festival. And five-time Best Musical Director, Dinagyang Festival. Ladies and gentlemen, our first judge, Mr. G.P. Henson.
Hala, bira, Iloilo, sulong sa pagpagko. Hala, bira, Iloilo, matahong na balwak ko. Hala, bira, Iloilo.
Our second judge is a musical director of Tribo Paghidait from 1999 to 2012, 2014, and 2015. Tribo Salugnon musical director in 2013 and musical director of Tribo Ilonganon from 2016 and 2020. Aliwan Festival musical director from 2003, 2008 to 2010. Bakul Kenayi Festival of Sabtang, Batanes in 2017. Co-musical director of Puerto Princesa in Palawan of Vimaropa Festival. Bailuhay Festival of San Joaquin, Salakayan Festival of Miyag-Aw, Bantayan Festival of Gimbal, Tubong-Tubong Festival of Tubungan, Banaag Festival of Manilaw, Tinuok Festival of Cabatuan, Pintados ni Pasig of Pasig City, Hinirugyaw Festival of Kalinog, Barrio Festival of Nabas Aklan, and other various festivals in the Philippines. Awarded Best in Music 5 times in the Dinagyang Festival Open category. Best in Music 8 times in Salakayan Festival of Miyag-Aw. Best in Music 8 times, Pintados ni Pasig of Pasig City. And Best in Music, Hirinugyaw Sugidane of Kalinog from 2018 to 2019. He's a member of Ilonggo Artists Festival Association and currently the president of the music sector of IFFA. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Raymond Ferolino.
Hala, bira, Iloilo, sulong sa pagpagko. Hala, bira, Iloilo, matahong na
Sitting as our chief judge today, ladies and gentlemen, in case there will be tie, is our next judge. Graduated his degree of Bachelor of Music of Education with specialization in music and dance at the College of Pescar, West Visayas State University. He graduated his master's in school management at the same university and earned unit in Bachelor of Laws at the FINMA University of Iloilo. He graduated his Doctor of Education at IRIS, Bangkok, Thailand, and graduated his second doctorate degree in management at the Philippine Christian University, Taft Avenue, Manila. The only Ilonggo to be a member of the Associated Board of the Royal School of Music, London, and a recipient of the grant from the Council of International Schools for his study, intercultural learning through performing arts in ASEAN diaspora. Thus, he was given a chance to travel and study the music and dance of Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, Cambodia, Malaysia, Indonesia, Brunei, Singapore, and Philippines. He authored Pag Ulikid, reminiscing 100 Ilonggo folk songs in piano, a composer of numerous municipal hymns and festival music. At present, he is the head of the Municipal Culture, History, Arts, and Tourism Office of the Municipality of San Enrique, Province of Iloilo, a graduate school international lecturer of Bangkok University, Bangkok, Thailand, and an associate professor at the University of San Agustin. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise to our Chief Judge, Dr. Jose J. Batubo.
Bira Iloilo, sulong sa pagpagpo. Hala, bira Iloilo, matahong na banwak ko. Hala, bira Iloilo, ipabukal ang ngalan mo. Sa tanang nga panahon, ikaw ang palakaon. Sa paglakat sa malawig nga piniun, nakilala ka sa matahong buluhaton ang imong nga dinagyang.
Thank you so much, judges. May the odds be ever in your favor. Now, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, may I read to you now the Dinagyang Drumbeats contest mechanics and guidelines. This competition is open to all residents of Iloilo City, ages 18 and above. Participating groups must compose of minimum of 8 to a maximum of 10 members only, male or female, or a combination of both. Each group must present a drum beat arrangement of 5 to 7 minutes of original percussive composition. All percussion instruments are allowed to be used. There will be no chanting, no wind instrument, no string instruments, no digital music effect, and no electronic accompaniment allowed. Tribal music is strictly encouraged. Each group must have their group name preferably titled in Ilonggo or Hiligaynon dialect. A deduction of 20 points for every 30 seconds exceeding from the maximum of 7-minute performance. The timer will start from the first drum beat of the performance. The organizing committee reserves the right to make adjustments, revisions on the guidelines to ensure the success of the event. Any revision will be communicated properly to all concerned. The score evaluation will be via ranking system. A panel of judges shall determine the winners based on the foregoing criteria. Any violation of the foregoing rules is automatically disqualified. The decision of the panel of judges is final and irrevocable. Criteria for judging: musicality, which includes originality, creativity, pulse, groovy, and application, that is 50%. Mastery, which includes synergy, technique, and fluency, that's 30%. Overall performance, which include choreography, costumes, and stage presence, that's 20%, with a total of 100%.
Sa tunahon nga istorya at panahon.
We would like to extend our hello and thank you to our 2,000 viewers online. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us for this afternoon's competition. Don't forget, later at 5 p.m., we are going to have our live virtual Dinagyang ceremony, 5 p.m. later at Iloilo Business Park. And now, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, for more than 50 years of Dinagyang, this, I assume, is one of the best years of the festival. Just this morning, nakita natin kung ano kanami ang one Dinagyang performance. We have seen the costumes, we have seen the choreography, and above all, we felt the whole performance because of the gift of music that awakened our various emotions, and we can be more thankful sa aton nga music sector for making it possible. And now, Iloilo Festival Music Sector, are you ready? I can't hear you. Our viewers from online can't hear you again. Iloilo Music Sector, are you ready? This is your time to shine. This is Dinagyang Drumbeats Contest 2021. Our first competing group is representing the District of Haro, managed by Mr. Geoffrey Clyde Valderrama and Denmark Jules Gomez. Our members are the following: Frederick Mar Milyama, Julius Cesar Valderrama, Adrian Carl Ruel, Ron Christian Albay, John Lord Villaruel, Shane Kennery Hibinada, John Heras, Christian Blue Dance Gabayeron, Jeric Magallanes, and Vincent Villaflor. Our first competing group would like to thank the sponsors, Aira Hukaban, Modern Ilongga, and John Hukaban Fish Broker. Their musical director is Geoffrey Clyde Valderrama. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the District of Haro, Ilonggo, Patik! Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Ilonggo Pati! Representing the District of Haro. Thank you so much, guys. And now, we would like to thank our presenters, Iloilo City Government, IFFI, and SM City Iloilo. And now we proceed to our second competing group, hailing all the way from the District of La Paz. Their group managers are Henry Berja Jr. and Mr. Ronel Luna. The group members, Henry Berja Jr., Ronel Luna, Vladimir Jan Sevilla, Romnick Alumbro, Carl Errol Ditorio, John Edwards Banzale, Eddie Boy Hulit, Ernel Roy Valientes, Robert Dalisay, and Mr. Domingo Lopez. Our second competing group from the District of La Paz thank the following sponsors: Nene Martirizar, Dulos Enterprises, Penaflor Family, Aposaga Family, Samilia Store, Rona Store, Sherwin Agcanas, Iyasha May Valientes, Ruby Luna, and Baby Eli, Mariel Nadine Grafil, Rosel Hipilano, Arnold Ricanyas, Janine Buenaflor, and Miss Richelle Torato. Once again, we would like to say shout out to all of our, how many viewers do we have right now? Around 3,000, I guess, watching now live on our social media platforms, the Iloilo City Dinagyang Iloilo Festivals, Iloilo Dinagyang, Jerry Trenyas, and www.iloilofestivals.com. Thank you. Shout out. Enjoy your Dinagyang experience at your home. Enjoy it with your friends and your family. Special shout out to my family there at Nagaveras Village, Hello Clamor family. And I guess we are now ready to proceed to our next competing group. Once again, they are representing the beautiful district of La Paz. I guess we are almost ready now for our second competing group, but then we would like to once again say thank you to the members of the Iloilo Artists Festival Association Music Sector, headed of course by their chairman, Juanito Songano Jr., their vice chairman, Genesis Sumagaysay, their secretary, a good friend of mine, Mr. Steven Hakosalem, with their associates, Ryan Di Maulo, Ryan Luna, Francis Tristan Fariola, Freddy Lopez, Ulysses Balalita Jr., Ryan Cataluna, Dick Gibushon, and special shout out of course to the IAPA president who made Dinagyang Digital 2021 possible, the one and only Mr. Romel Flohen. A round of applause once again. Congratulations, sir, for a very successful One Dinagyang performance. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move forward to our second competing group from La Paz, Panday Musikero. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Panay Musiqueros, a round of applause, please. Thank you so much from the District of La Paz. Once again, this year's drum beat competition is of course presented by the Iloilo City Government with the IFFI and of course SM City Iloilo. Thank you once again. Panay Musiqueros from the District of La Paz. And now at this point, we now move forward to our third competing group representing the Molo District. Their group managers are Percival Yucare and Christopher Abalayan. We have our group members, John Yucare, Janelle Ray Laison, John Randel Casco, Ronaldo Luterio, Kimlor Luterio, Francis Darwin Bilanio, Gio Lyle Bernadas, Vic Diaz, Jason Mendoza Chavez, and Mr. John Patrick Bastol. Our third competing group would like to thank their sponsors, Barangay Captain Elizer Villanueva, Kagawad Arnold Villoga, Kagawad Timay Cordova, Kagawad Rita Lonasco, Kagawad Melanie Cabalonga, Kagawad Betty Talavera, Mr. Oscar V1, and of course, special thank you to Kap Ising Pansit Molo. Once again, our third competing group would like to thank their sponsors. Thank you so much, and shout out once again to our 3,000 plus viewers who are watching now at the comfort of their homes. Thank you so much for tuning in for this special competition for this year's Dinagyang Digital. I guess we are almost ready for our third competing group, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you once again to our presenters, Iloilo City Government, IFFI, and SM City Iloilo. Ladies and gentlemen, our third competing group, Gugma Sunata! And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, representing the Molo District, Gugma Sonata. I know and I believe really that our viewers right now are enjoying this afternoon's competition. I can see and read all their comments. May nagapamain pa. But thank you so much all of our viewers there. They're home sa inyo na kapag-enjoy po ng inyong pamilya. Dala ka mo, be safe. But you will really enjoy what Dinagyang Digital 2021 has to offer. Now, moving forward to our next competing group representing the District of Arevalo. Our fourth competing group is managed by Mr. RJ Niales Amalian. Their group members, Glenn Prado, Paul Tan, Carl Villarosa, Rainiel Confisor, Mark Angelo Torres, Danman Dolormente, Ramsky Belosilio, Rofritz Trabuco, Jensen Estevillo, and Paul Adrian Laurelia. Our next competing group representing Molo would like to thank their many sponsors today. Haviliana Ice Plant, Walloon Commercial, Papa USA High School Class of 74, WNA Construction and Advertising Company, Tan Family, Cap Jasper Garde, Precious, Dolormente Family, Villasilio Family, May Pork and Meat Shop, Anna Clothing, Leody Lara of Ikahoda, J&H Computer Shop. Also, they would like to thank Vincent Badoles, Vanessa Family, Adlai Hablan, MJ Aurelio, James Van and Car Rental, Cap Nicanora Moradas, RJ Piñas of ABC, Mark Janceles of ABC, Balangao Tie-Dye Clothing, Berna Rose De Sena, CJ Haviliana, Claire Ontalasco, Michelle Sale, Them Flat Motor Parts, and Gakuma Family. So all our sponsors from the District of Arevalo, thank you so much for supporting your tribe. Once again, this event is presented by Iloilo City Government, IFFI, and SM City, Iloilo. Ladies and gentlemen, our fourth competing group, Tokar Ilonggo. That's indeed a fun and groovy performance coming from our fourth competing group, Tukar Ilonggo, from the district of Arevalo. I am sure that naga-enjoy ang aton viewer, kay tungod, naga-enjoy man ang aton mga performers. So thank you so much. District of Arevalo, represented of course by Tukar Ilonggo. And at this point, we now proceed to our fifth competing group representing the district of Mandariao. Our fifth competing group is managed by Mr. Michael Gumban and Wansel Cadalso. Competing group number 5 is composed of the following members: Renel Sumagaysay, John Henry Melendres, Justine Abiner, Anthony Bigafria, Mark Louis Formacion, Nolito Lazarte, Ray Anthony Zuniga, Marvin Latraso, Christopher Peñas, and Eliezer John Chu. Our fifth competing group would like to thank their sponsors: Tahi Handcrafted Local Products and Rainali Arcade. Once again, shout out to our 3,000 viewers online watching on our different social media platforms: Iloilo City Government, Iloilo Dinagyang, Jerry P. Treñas, and www.iloilofestivals.com. Today's special competition is presented by the Iloilo City Government along with IFFI and of course, SM City Iloilo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, representing the District of Mandariao, let's give it up for Rapido Patiqueros! And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, our fifth competing group representing the district of Mandaluyao, Rapido Patiqueros. Thank you so much, guys. Once again, shout out to our thousands of viewers online watching right now. Thank you for supporting your districts. And now we move forward to our next competing group representing the Lapus district. Our sixth competing group is managed by Mr. Ran Joseph Carado. Our group members are the following: George Diestro, Jorens Diestro, Neljun Hermano, Carl Ryan Oliano, Liuel Tabar, Alex Malaka, Henry Chua, John Lee Daria, John Francis Fuerte, and Mr. Jason Kapongha. And also once again, we would like to thank our presenter for Dinagyang Drumbeats 2021. Thank you so much, Iloilo City Government with the Iloilo Festivals Foundation Incorporated, or the IFFI, and of course, SM City Iloilo. Shout out of course to the strong, creative, and resilient team, the social media team of the City Mayor's Office. Shout out to you guys. Now, moving forward, our sixth competing group, ladies and gentlemen, Sina Sulundan. And that was it, ladies and gentlemen, representing the district of Lapus, Sina Sulundan. Thank you so much, guys. Good job. And now we move forward to the last and definitely not the least group of this year's competition. Take note, commonly, drumbeat warriors are commonly are male and boys. But these last set of performers today, ladies and gentlemen, are the real game changer. Now we are going to witness girl power because our next competing group is an all-girl group. Our last performer is representing the district of City Proper, my district, and managed by Mr. Rigel Palmares. Our seventh competing group is composed of Shantia Pearl Hilario, Arian Del Prologo, Shem Dalisay, Lana Ville Hilado, Maryland Faith Alag, Ronicel Palacios, Marjorie Punzalan, Marian K. Hermosura, Catrice de los Reyes, and Genedith Ruth Valle. Our seventh competing group would like to thank their sponsors, Rigel C. Palmares Ultrasound and Prakatax Snack House. Once again, we would like to say thank you to the Ilonggo Artists Festival Association Music Sector, headed of course by their chairman, Juanito Songano Jr., their vice chairman, Genesis Sumagaysay, Secretary Steven Hakosalem, and their associates, Ryan Di Maulo, Ryan Luna, Francis Tristan Poriolan, Freddy Lopez, Ulysses Balalitan Jr., Ryan Catalunya, and Dick Gibushon. Special shout out to IAPA's president, the number one, Mr. Romel Lohen. Once again, this competition is presented by the Iloilo City Government, IFFI, and SM City Iloilo. Later, catch us live for our virtual Dinagyang awarding ceremony 5 p.m. on our social media platforms, the Iloilo City Government, Iloilo Dinagyang, Jerry P. Treñas, www.iloilofestivals.com, and the other supporting social media platforms. Take note, this will be the last performing group for this year's Dinagyang Drumbeat competition. As we can see, we are having a very tight competition. I know that our set of adjudicators are really having a hard time to select only the champion, the first champion of the first ever Dinagyang Drumbeat contest. I now have the cue. Ladies and gentlemen, Iloilo, let's give it up for our last competing group, an all-girl group, RC Pri Prakatakeras! Such a very commendable performance coming from our last and definitely not the least group, RCP, Rakatakeras. What's amazing about their performance, apart from, of course, an all-girl group, they were able to show and prove that the district of City Proper is the birthplace of many classic tribos who have joined years ago. Atob-Atob, Aninipay, Hamili, Sagasa, and many, many more. Proud to be part of the City Proper district. Thank you so much to all of our competing groups representing the different districts of the city of Iloilo. Thank you. Congratulations. Job well done, and good luck to the judges. And advance congratulations to the champion of the first ever Dinagyang Drumbeats contest. Later, we will be announcing our winners virtually through our social media platforms by PM. Now, at this point, we would like to once again thank you, our presenters, the Iloilo City Government, the IFFI, and the SM City Iloilo. Now, at this point, ladies and gentlemen, well, I can really see that our judges are having a hard time dealing which among the 7 very competitive performers will bag the championship this year. Bantayan ang aton paglawag ug pag-announce ang winners later 5 p.m. sa aton nga virtual awarding ceremony through our social media platforms, Jerry Petrenias, Iloilo City Government, Iloilo Dinagyang, and www.iloilofestivals.com. Shout out once again to all of our viewers. Thank you for watching. Padayon ang atong pagpangasadya sa subong nga adlaw because this is the Dinagyang Day. Once again, we thank the members of the Iloilo Festival's music sector headed by the chairman Juanito Sungano Jr., Vice Chairman Genesis Sumagaysay, Secretary Steven Hacosalem, and their associates Ryan Di Maulo, Ryan Luna, Francis Tristan Fariolan, Freddy Lopez, Ulysses Valalitan Jr., Ryan Catalunya, and Dick Gibushon. Special shout out once again to IAPA's President, Mr. Romel Lohen. And at this point, we are now going to distribute our certificate of participation to our different competing groups. We would like to request the musical director or directors to please receive. Okay, we only need one musical director to receive the certificate of participation. This has been really a great experience, ladies and gentlemen. Kag sa sining nga kompetisyon na aton mapakita gid ang aton nga debosyon kag pagpalangga kay Senyor Santo Niño. See you later 5 p.m. sa aton nga live virtual awarding ceremony. Once again, I am your host, your It's Showtime's Miss Q&A 2-time reigning queen, Reyna Salazar Gomor, and I thank you. One Dinagyang, one Iloilo, halad kay Senyor Santo Niño.
Ipabugal ko ang imong ngalan, ipabugal ko ang mga binuhatan sang imong ginikanan, kag imong kabataan, gapuli kay pagkadto sa kauswagan. Hala, pira, Iloilo.
And now we would like to request our musical director to receive our certificate of participation. Let's start from our first competing group from Ilonggo Patik. Let me read the citation. City Government of Iloilo, IFFI, SM City Iloilo. Certificate of Appreciation is awarded to for sharing your talent as one of the participants of the Dinagyang Drumbeats competition held at SM City South Point Sunday, January 24th.